So in this video, I will let you know what are the pointers that you have to keep in your mind when you are preparing for placement in year 2022. Even if you have just taken in your admission in your BTECH, MTECH or MCA or BCA, then you are watching this video at the correct time so that you can get to know things earlier in your studies, and you can integrate your placement preparation during the study of your courses. So this video is for the people who are doing computer science engineering. Okay, either it would be BTECH, MTECH, MCA or BCA. So if you are civil or mechanical student who wants placement in civil or engineering, then this video is not for you. So this is only for the computer science background students. So in this video, let's talk about what I will be telling you. So I will be telling you what subjects you have to keep in mind and focus upon the most during your studies, which subject to study at what time, at which time you should study other subjects which are not taught during your curriculum. Okay, so this video will help you as it helped me, and it is my experience, and I sat in many placements during my placement drives, and I have aggregated a few common things and few common subjects and few common type of technologies which are asked during the placement preparation, and this was common in most of the companies. So let's begin with that. So first of all, we will talk about the subjects which are in your curriculum. So any object-oriented programming language, you must have good understanding of its concepts. You must know how to do competitive programming using that language, either it be Java or C++ or Python. Okay, because procedural programming languages are not in much use nowadays. So you must know object-oriented programming language, OOPS concept, the object-oriented programming system concepts, which are polymorphism and inheritance, these all the stuff, encapsulation. This is the must-have knowledge which you should have about. Okay, so take any programming language, any one programming language, and become the master of it. Okay, it is not a very difficult thing to do during your curriculum. Okay, next thing is to study database management system, or simply put, MySQL. You must know how MySQL works, how to fire the common commands like select, insert, update and delete, and the CRUD operations. Basically, CRUD means create, read, update and delete. This is the common thing which you must know. Apart from it, you must know the joins and all the other functions of the MySQL. So if you start studying these subjects, okay, so then it won't be very much difficult for you to crack the placement exam of companies. Next thing is data structures like graphs, trees, linked list and queues and all these stuff, stacks, etc. You must have good knowledge of it. Okay, entire data structure subjects, because these are the subjects out of which programs can come up from some companies which offer package around 7 LPA. They ask a lot of questions from data structures. So core programming languages, like they wanted developers, then those companies will be asking language programs from data structures, and to implement those programs you must know a programming language. So become a master of any programming language. And if you are designing enterprise level applications, then obviously you will be having knowledge of MySQL, so that you can your programs or your applications can talk with the database using the MySQL. Okay, so these are the three subjects which you have to focus most. Okay, rest of the subjects are also important, but these are the ones which will help you most in your placements. And we will also come up then when we have to study, at what time we have to study, not exactly the time of the clock, but the duration, during the duration of your curriculum, what subject you have to study in what semester, and all these stuff I will be coming upon. Apart from subjects, there are a lot of colleges which do not give aptitude and reasoning classes in the curriculum. So you must study yourself. So you have taken just now admission in BTECH, so you have to study from the very beginning the aptitude and reasoning, and also English, because in English there comes questions like passages. You have to read big passages and then answer the questions from those passages. They ask you a question from vocabulary to test how is your vocabulary. Okay, so you must focus on your English, and if you have to crack the interviews, in that you will be speaking in English, so you must be fluent in English. And to get fluent in English, I would suggest you to talk to your friend in English. For example, when you both get home, you can ask your best friend that you want placement and I want placement as well. So let's talk in English for around 15 minutes. So not chatting, but speaking the English. So make them a phone call, decide a mutual time of day, and then speak for 15 minutes in English. So what you can speak, you can tell them what is happening in your house, what has happened, or you can take some past story and speak in English. This English you have to do 15 minutes a day on a daily basis. Don't skip it. If you will do this thing consistently, then you will have a huge benefit on your speaking skills. Okay, and aptitude and reasoning, you have to do it from your end. Either purchase some course from some website, or either you can do it from YouTube. Now let's come up on when to begin studying these things. So aptitude, reasoning and English, from the very beginning of your course you have to start it, because you have to do it on your own, because it is not much focused upon by the universities or colleges. But these three things are very important, because in 99% of companies you will be seeing questions from aptitude and reasoning, because these are the basis of checking for the employer your problem solving skills. So this is the must have thing that you must do. Start from basics, because 4 years or 3 years or 2 years if you are doing MCA or MTECH is a very long time to study aptitude and reasoning. So if you give daily your 1 hour to aptitude, then it will be enough, and after 6 months you will have good aptitude and good reasoning skills. Okay, solve these questions. Okay, so for whatever company you are but prepare for a MNC like company. So take their previous year questions, like because you will for an MNC you will find easily the previous year questions for their hiring exams. Okay, like TCS, you can take the NQT exams from any year and prepare those questions. And also you have to prepare your competitive codings. So you will be studying these aptitude, reasoning and English from the very beginning of your course and on your own. Okay, and do competitive coding from platforms like HackerEarth, HackerRank and all of these websites. You can Google them and you will find them on the internet. The rest of the subjects which are part of your curriculum, which are given in your university or college syllabus, so you have to study them as they come up in your curriculum or in your course. For example, C language comes in your first semester, then study it. Java comes in second semester, and database management comes in second semester, then study it. Then comes your data structures in your third semester, then study it in the third semester. You don't have to rush to study these subjects which I have mentioned in your first semester only. Okay, don't rush. But when they come up in your semester and you have studied them, then study them deeply. Even if you need external help, you need external resources to study, like from Udemy or you want YouTube, then do it, because those are very much necessary for you. Okay, all rest of the subjects are also important, but these are the most common things which I experienced are asked in the placement drives of companies. Okay, so rest of the subjects as they come up in your curriculum, but aptitude, reasoning and English from the very beginning of your course. So that's all from my side for this video, and best of luck for your exam preparations, for your placement preparations, and